I mean, this guy got demolished in here tonight. Why do you think that was?
Which guy? Two of them got demolished.
Well, okay, Donaire didn't get demolished, right?
Not right away, but...
So you're right. Let's start with Donaire. You break down that fight for me. What happened there?
Well, the guy was just younger, stronger. You know, he just had the will tonight. And, you know, a lot of times the things that happen to older fighters is they get off track for a minute, or even mediocre age fighters, they get off track for a minute. Then right when you get it back on track, you run into this guy who's hungry. So while you was messing around not getting on track, he was still inclining. Because although you off track, you still the target. So Nicholas knew that Donaire was one of the targets he had to get out of the way. So while Donaire was getting his life together, Nicholas was coming up the ladder. By the time Donaire got it together and came back, Nicholas was ready for the challenge. In the case of Rubio, I don't know about Rubio. I thought he came out to fight. He was doing pretty good. He got hit with a good shot in the top of the head. He went down. On the canvas, he looked as though he was conscious of what was going on, but he didn't get up. And when he did decide to get up, it was too late. It's almost like, are you really waiting until it gets too late? Do you really want this? Because it's hard to see. I'm not suggesting that he didn't try, but I can't really tell. I didn't like what I saw.
Now, when a guy has got a reputation as a knockout artist like the Mike Tyson has had, people come in afraid. And a lot of times that can be the reason why they don't fight hard, or like you say, can get up and don't. Do you think that that played a role here tonight?
It could have. Like I said, I'm not really sure if he didn't hit a ref or what was really going on with him. That could have played a role though, because he was fighting. He was trying hard early. I don't know if that shot in the top of the head put him in shock or what, but before that he really was giving a good effort. But after that shot, I don't know what happened to him.
Now with the Donaire fight, look, Donaire went back with his father. He seemed to come in and have the eye of the tiger. He hurt Walters early. When that happened, did you think, hey, this guy, he's on the way to a victory?
No, I really wasn't sure, because Walters went to the corner real calm. He acted like he was the veteran. He told his corner, no, calm down, I'm good, I'm over it. That says a lot, because he really grew up tonight. And for Walters has been getting better every fight he fights. So when he got knocked down and the round ended, that was the best thing for him, because it saved him and it gave him a chance to recuperate, and then he came back out being himself again.
You know, Donaire was a star. Like, people thought that this guy was unbeatable. He was unstoppable, and he lost one fight, and it seemed like he kind of sunk like a rock since then. Do you think he has a comeback in him?
He has a comeback in him, and like I said, it's just that it was a matter of time and a matter of opponents. With Rigondeaux, he met a hell of a boxer at a time when he was going through things, and when he came out of the things he was going through, he's up in weight class a little higher, and he ran into a real puncher, a guy who's been fighting featherweight his whole career. So, you know, it's just, sometimes it's all about the opponents.
And lastly, Roy, I mean, I got to ask, how many more fights do you have left in you? Because, you know, people criticize you, they say you should quit, and then you go and put on some spectacular performance.
5 wins in a row. 5 wins ago they said you should have quit. Do you listen to them, or do you keep on winning? Because guess what? One day, yeah, somebody's going to get you. It just happens. That's fighting. That's competition. One day, yeah, your time will run out. One day your clock will run slow and you won't be able to do what you used to do. But while that clock can, I'm still teaching class in the boxing ring. So why would I quit when they tell me to quit, when I know I have even more than 5 in me? But I knew I had 5 in me. Don't get me wrong. All the opposition is what I want it to be, but you got to take what you can get until you get what you want.
And with that said, give me a prediction. Bernard Hopkins, Sergey Kovalev.
Very good fight, a very technical fight. Very tactical fight, I should say. Bernard Hopkins is not a veteran for no reason, but Kovalev is a big pill to swallow. So I like Hopkins. I like his smartness. If Kovalev can land something early, it'll be bad for Bernard. But if Bernard can take Kovalev in the deep water, he can beat it.
Here you go, the scientist himself, Roy Jones with Radio Raheem. The one and only.
Only, pound for pound, the baddest to ever do it. The only man to win the title or just turn pro at 154 and win the heavyweight title. They don't do it like that no more.
You can't argue with that. Radio Raheem with Roy Jones.